Hey everybody, I'm kind of late. I said 7:30 every day. I'm going to come live and do my gratitude challenge, but I was at a wedding, Candy and I. Candy's busy driving. She likes to drive because it doesn't make her nauseous and all upset stomach or whatever. So I didn't have service. We had no service where we were in Angier, North Carolina. I went to a wedding, so I'm going to do my blessings. And so the first blessing was that Candy finally got a full night's sleep without the baby messing up her stomach and getting sick, throughout the night because of the iron infusions and everything else. And so that's kind of like the first blessing. And we got to hang out. This morning. Our power went out last night because it was a super huge storm in Goldsboro, where we live. Super huge. So the power came on this morning. So really the blessing is that, the power came back on. We weren't too long without power. It was only about 3 or 4 hours that we were without power. So none of our food spoiled and everything. But we had a ton of candles. So last night from about 8 o'clock-ish, from 8 all the way to, I think we went to bed at like 11, almost 12, for those 4 hours. So really 6 hours because the power came back on at 2 a.m. But we had a bunch of candles. So really there was no TV, no nothing. Phones were kind of not charging because, it was throughout, it was in the evening. So really, we sat around, we kind of talked and the kids played and it was great. So it was a blessing in disguise, and you never know what you can hunt for inside of every bad situation. So my advice to you is hunt the good stuff. In every situation, hunt for the good stuff. Absolutely hunt for the good stuff. And so the next thing is, so first blessing, Candy, is not getting sick throughout the night. That was great. The power came back on because we lost power. And so the third blessing, and the way that I blessed somebody was, so we went to Lane Ethridge's wedding, which was in Angier, North Carolina. So Lane Ethridge and Sophie Langworthy got married today, and it was in a castle, which was great. So that's a blessing, right? But I had told Lane, I said, dude, you have impacted my life in ways that means so much to me, and I can never repay you. And I basically, I just laid it out for him, all the affirmations, told him how much I appreciate him, told him how much I care about him and love him, and that's what you got to do. If somebody has changed your life in some way, you got to tell them. Tell people how much you appreciate them. Tell people every day, tell somebody how much you love them, appreciate them, make them, affirm them. Because a lot of people, they go out, they do things, they serve. Oh, I don't care about thank yous. I don't care. But it's still nice to get them. It's still nice to feel appreciated and feel loved. So Lane Ethridge has been a blessing in my life, and I've tried to repay that by introducing him to inner circles and introducing him to friends. And at the wedding was Scott and Heidi Huggins, who is in the M1 tribe, the tribe that I'm in. We're in the same tribe. And so they got invited because I had asked Lane to come and speak at this conference that I was speaking at, the One Life Fully Lived conference. And back in June, we drove up to Philadelphia for the conference because Lane lives in Raleigh. I live about an hour away. So we drive up, and I introduced him to all kinds of people, and it's been great relationships. Ever since that conference. So Scott and Heidi Huggins was there, so we got to hang out with them, and they were really the only people that we knew there, besides Lane and a couple of his friends. So it was great. It was a great night. Got to go to a wedding in a castle. It was pretty awesome. But if you don't know Lane Ethridge, Scott or Heidi Huggins, they are incredible people. And Heidi actually made the wedding cake for Lane. So that was pretty cool. I didn't even know she made cakes. So that was pretty awesome. So those are my blessings. And so what are you doing to be a blessing to someone else? Everybody puts trash. Everybody wants to say what's wrong with the world. Nobody wants to talk about anything to do what's right in the world. So what are you doing that is making an impact for other people? What are you doing every day to be a blessing to someone else? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Matt. What's up, buddy? So I just want you to think about that. How are you blessing somebody every day? How are you creating an impact every day? So this is day 2 of my Facebook Live Gratitude Challenge. And there's just so much in life to be thankful for. And we don't need to worry when the next blessing is going to come, because guess what? It's already here. So post your blessings on Facebook. Become a blessing. Become a moment maker for everybody in your life. It will change your world. It will change their lives. Just ask yourself every day, how will I make an impact? How will I make an impact? So that's all I've got. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. Love you guys.